Hey everybody, Christine here. Just thought I would give kind of an update on life in general. Just so everybody kind of knows what's going on for no other reason than to just do that. I'm having a bad day and I just want to make myself feel better. Um, anyway, check out the new shirt. I am descended from the witch that you couldn't burn. I've been wearing this out in public, and I almost walked into a thrift store wearing this today because I was driving by one. Except it's a Bible thrift store, so all their proceeds go to donating Bibles to the needy out in other countries. I probably should have. I almost walked in, and I'm like, no, I gotta get home. So I have a feeling common sense was kicking in because wearing this shirt, regardless of the fact that, yes, I can rock it, I probably would have been told to leave. But yeah, that was kind of the highlight of my day. But anyway, I just thought, I see the neck surgeon on the 3rd. In a few days. It turns out that after the MRI, I have 4 bulging discs in my neck alone. They didn't do an MRI on my back. It was only supposed to be to see what was going on back here. The discs are putting pressure on the nerves down my left arm. There's nothing wrong with the shoulder. It's all my neck, which would probably explain the hip pain if this is happening in my neck, plus the other discs are shrinking, so I have the constant clicking and grinding is because bone is grinding against bone. I'm sure that's also happening further down my back because when the physical therapist put pressure near S3 and S4 on my back, that caused it to feel like somebody was ripping my leg out of its socket. So I'm more than likely facing surgery on this, and I'm still holding the 20 pounds off. Still a struggle. If I'd stopped falling down the stairs and re-hurting my ankles, it might be a little easier to walk around. But yeah, I've done that a few times now. Last time was carrying a box down the stairs, and it's enough that I can't see over these things to get down the stairs, but when I have a box in my arms besides, there's no hope. Just forget it. Progress on the wedding dress, we're trying. We have, at this point, had shipped to us about 100,000 rings or close to that, and if we get it done, we get it done. Otherwise, there's going to be an alternate plan for the wedding dress. But at this point, my fiance's in a bit of a panic. Sorry, I'm switching hands here. My fiance's in a little bit of a panic. And I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're going to get the thing done regardless. We have a bunch of people helping us assemble and everything, to get the Byzantine units, and then Troy's making the fabric of the dress and the design from there. But everything else is just about done. I was going to make the hand fasting cord today, and I can't find the charms I had set aside for that. I don't know where they are. This has been the semblance of me lately. I set up a payment arrangement and I forgot about it. I have to practically glue myself to my calendar because I can't seem to remember from one minute to the next what I'm doing. Yeah, it's turning into that right now. Considering the wedding's on the 20th, it's really close. Today's the 31st of August. Yeah, it's really super duper close. I even forgot to call my best friend on her birthday yesterday. This is just where my brain is. I don't have one at this point. And let's see. So I still got to get a tiara for my daughter. to wear at the wedding because she's a maid of honor. And I might have to change up the crown depending on if we're changing the dress or not. Let's see what else. Currently working on a shield for my royal guard at the wedding is handicapped. He's in a huge motorized chair. So he has a wooden sword from the King and Queen at the Renaissance Festival. So I decided, since his name is Wolf, I'm wood burning this. I had bought one of the pre-printed shields that they have at some of the vendors at the festival and sanded this. It was a typical pre-printed dragon. Sanded him off. So this will be able to attach to the wheelchair when I'm done. I'm going to be working on that more today. All the jewelry's done. We've got wooden mugs for the groomsmen and for the dads. I have to make leather roses for the moms yet. Yeah, and well, part of it was a good day today because I did hear from my uncle that I'm almost 48. I have not heard from him since I was 19. And so I'm getting I sent him a wedding invitation and he can't make it. But yeah, I was in tears because he sent a really nice card and a wedding gift. And yeah, so it was kind of a bittersweet day today. And then I had to have a fight with the utility company, which isn't done yet because they double charged. So suddenly there is almost $600 out of my bank account when there should have only been $3. So I get to continue that fight tomorrow. So I was a little on the angry side with that. So the day's been so up and down right now. At the Renaissance Festival this last time. Now, Dax here, as I said before, he's come from Imaginarium, mythical creatures. They do several Renaissance festivals. The problem with poor Dax right now is the wind was so bad the last time we went that it just took him right off my shoulder, and he wasn't harnessed in well enough, and so his mechanism is broke. They are repairing it for free, even though he is 4 years old now. So yeah, he had kind of a rough day, didn't you? Yeah. And it was kind of cute though, because this one little girl, we were getting ready to leave and she wanted to see him. And I was carrying him at the time because it was still windy. I didn't want any more accidents happening. And so I let her pet him and stuff, and I just went and I said, he's just not feeling good right now because he got hurt today. And her eyes were just absolute saucers, and she was patting his head and everything. It was adorable, but the company is fantastic. All those puppets are handmade, and yeah, they're extremely expensive, but they're repairing him, so it's like I can handle that. And I got the corset. I wasn't expecting to spend what I did on the corset, but it looks good. And, yeah. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now. The day is coming fast. And, yeah, the stress is coming fast, too. As to other things, I looked and realized how many My Little Ponies I seem to have lined up on my altar space. I don't quite know how normal that is. I don't know when My Little Ponies got added to sacred spaces, but they're cute. So it's like, there they are. The tinier, the better. And then my high school art teacher's turtle. I don't know where she got him, but I had her for 8 years. That's the one I talked about before in a previous video. And the turtle is doing, he's just really cool. He's with all my starfish and all of that. And then I got more stuff up here. This room, I got a lot of work to go again. It's an extra storage room trying to keep cats out of things right now while we're working on stuff. So it's just kind of a big disaster. And why I got this fellow here, I don't really know. He is a puppet. I'm thinking I'm going to have him in videos with Flashy Flashy Boom Boom. I know he's from, where the wild things are, but I got him for $9 and I thought he was just kind of super cute. So he ended up being in the altar room and he's quite happy there. What do you do, you know? I have another resident in my altar room, although it looks like she moved. I came in there this morning and a spider. I haven't been down here doing any sort of rituals, doing anything. Like I said, this has been kind of storage lately. And now that my one kid has moved out, I'm thinking of moving the altar upstairs and then make this more craft room storage. And then have altar and an extra bed and library upstairs, partial library. I don't know yet, but I haven't been doing much because, it's coming down here and doing stuff. And while it is closer to the earth, it does feel a little bit like a cave. But, the spider moved in. And, they are my totem animal. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it. It doesn't help that I'm afraid of my own totem animal, which, when I told that to Ojibwe elders, they just about lost it. They were laughing so hard. So that was not a happy moment for me to discover that this morning. It's like, really? I need your company? But yeah, there he is. And one of the things I had gotten back from my mom, ignore the belly dance silks here, or not, jingle jingle. This painting I had done for a high school art project. Like I said, high school. What's the date on this? 1986. So I wanted to do something pretty abstract, and it's terribly dusty. I apologize. It's been sitting in a basement forever, and I have to figure out where to hang this up yet, but it is a lot of mixed imagery in here, of course. I'm not even really sure. I tried to fake Egyptian runes at the time and just draw what I felt like, and part of the project we were supposed to do was elements. And so you can see there were certain things we had to have in. We had to have a checkerboard. We had to have fire and water. So I kind of did the horse's tail like a wave. And then we had to have the air. So I did the elements of the sky. It might be worthy of repainting later, doing another one like it, but I don't know. I still have a fondness for that painting, and I'm glad my mom saved it. So, it's waiting for a wall space, so that might go upstairs. Then I have two, not necessarily flower girls, I have two fairy girls. One is a heart transplant kid that I've known for years. I took care of her when she was just little. And so one is for her and one is for my niece. And these were Dollar Tree. These wings were $1. Go to Dollar Tree. I'm not kidding. The flowers I had gotten there too. The ribbons I had in my stash. So I just went to town. And the leaves, some of them came with the flowers, but the others were gifts. So I just glitterized everything and epoxied some of it together and stuff. So they should last a while. So those are done for the wedding too, and got their wands, so the little girls are set. And that's pretty much about it. I don't know what else to say right now. I just needed to kind of vent and yap a little bit, because like I said, it's been an up and down day. And if you have a family member that, looks up to you, or, because my uncle had been around most of my life, when up until after high school. And the last time I saw him, he showed up in full Marine dress at the grocery store I was working at and took me out to dinner on my birthday. And I mean, he had the sword, he had everything. It was pretty cool. And, and then I never saw him again. And if you have somebody that really, really looks up to you like that, and they are part of your family, make the effort. Don't let 20 years go by and they don't hear from you. It does hurt, especially if it's a child. Don't, even if it's just cards. I didn't even get cards. So, keep in contact with that kid. You don't know how important that can be, or how important you might be to them. So I'm glad the contact was made again, but, it is a bittersweet thing that way too. So anyway, I got work to do. Lots of work. So you guys have a great night. Blessings to everybody. And, okay, I'm not so much a crabby witch anymore. Okay. Blessed be everyone.